A lot of you saw the thumbnail to this video, probably started thinking, what's the connection between DENTOSTORM and being a helicopter pilot? Remember, the motto of DENTOSTORM is study, work and succeed. So there is a connection. How to become a pilot is probably one of the most searched careers on Google, especially amongst the younger generation, who wish to achieve their childhood dreams as well as man's age-long desire to fly like a bird. The fact is, being a pilot is simply a fantastic job for people who enjoy learning, responsibility, technology, meeting people, and the excitement of flying. And much of details on how to become one is readily and easily available on the internet. So in this video, I'm going to focus specifically on helicopter piloting and what it takes to become a pilot. Stay tuned. Hi guys, you're welcome to DENTOSTORM. Becoming a helicopter pilot isn't as simple as most people think and does require you achieving very important milestones. Today's video will highlight some of them and I hope to inspire you out there to consider helicopter piloting as a probable career option. Let's start. First of all, passion for flying is important. Having the interest as well as the passion to fly any aircraft is the vital first step. As I said in the introduction, flying a helicopter is a fantastic job for those who love continuous learning, taking responsibility, using technology, and relishing in the excitement of flying. Of course, remuneration is fantastic and life is usually comfortable. However, the passion is all that is needed to get you interested at that initial stage. 2. Keep an open mind. It is beneficial to keep a broad and open mind, especially as regards the kind of courses you may need to have a firm grasp of. Being a pilot is typically a science-based profession, but quite a number of pilots have never had a science background in school to begin with. However, an initial understanding of physics, geography, and a few other science courses would put you at an advantage, as principles of flight including Bernoulli's principle are taught in physics class. But then, if you were never a science student, as long as you keep an open mind and stay invested to learning new things, you'll be taught all of these during your training. 3. Regular medical checks. During your training to be a pilot, various medical tests will be carried out annually. This would include tests for your eyes, ears, heart, and a couple of blood investigations. Based on the results, you must be evaluated to be of sound health or of excellent medical fitness by a qualified aviation medical examiner, who is to issue you a certificate of fitness. Failing this, fortunately, would signal an end to the dream of being a pilot. 4. Cost of training. Unless you decide to join the military, the cost of being a pilot is largely borne by you. This cost depends on a number of factors such as the country of choice for the training, as well as their regulatory body's requirements, your ability to grasp and complete the training, the monetary exchange rates, and most importantly, the availability of funds. Yes, lack of funds during your training does equate to additional costs. From my personal research, depending on the flight school chosen, the cost of training as well as living expenses, from ab initio training to being a commercial pilot within a year could be between $70,000 to $100,000. However, it is advisable to plan with the upper limit. Let's pause here for a moment and take a breather. DENTOSTORM will be right back. Welcome back. The fifth thing to consider while you're trying to become a helicopter pilot is becoming a commercial pilot. As student pilot or ab initio, the training with an instructor leads to getting a private pilot license or PPL, which only allows for non-commercial flying. The The next step in the progression is getting a commercial pilot license or CPL. This license allows you to fly commercially, providing the opportunity to apply for paid jobs. The progression from ab initio to obtain the PPL and then the CPL involves studying a host of courses and doing a series of exams in meteorology, radio telephony, air law, principles of flight, general navigation, just to mention a few. You'd also be required to perform and show proficiency in various maneuvers, including auto rotations, steep turns, quick stops, visual navigation, and instrument flying. Do forgive the fact that I had to mention all these terms. It just goes to show that becoming a pilot isn't simply a walk in the park. Okay, let's continue. These stage checks and exams will be conducted at various levels and must be passed satisfactorily in order to acquire the various licenses and training milestones. There are two other important licenses you need to get that I'm going to mention. They include the Instrument Rating or IR and the Airline Transport Pilot License or ATPL. The instrument rating shows the pilot is proficient in flying and navigating helicopter solely with the aircraft instruments, while the Airline Transport Pilot License is the highest license a pilot can hold and is required when an experienced pilot is to become a captain or commander of an aircraft. 6. Gain enough experience for a job. Now you've acquired the commercial pilot license and instrument rating, getting a job as a freshly trained pilot gets difficult. That's simply due to not enough experience. A pilot's experience refers to flight hours, which is the total number of hours a pilot spends flying the aircraft. Now we can create certain levels of experience. 200 flight hours is inexperienced, 3,000 is decently experienced, 5,000 is very experienced, while 10,000 hours and above is extremely experienced. It's however not uncommon for fresh pilots to acquire an instructor's rating to teach new cadet pilots in order to improve their experience. In Nigeria, offshore flying, which is a common job for helicopter pilots, require about 500 to 1,000 hours to apply as a co-pilot and 3,000 hours minimum to act as a captain. Last but not least is type rating. After you've gained employment, to be able to operate the specific aircraft the company or employer has, a type rating must be acquired. In Nigeria, the most common aircraft types in commercial civil aviation include the Bell 407, the Sikorsky S-76D, the Bell 412, the Leonardo AW139, and the Sikorsky S-92. Being that the Bell 407 is a small helicopter with a capacity of 6 passengers and 1 pilot, while the Sikorsky S-92 is a large helicopter capable of carrying 19 passengers, training is required to fly either of them to acquire the type rating. The pilot must go to a training facility which has a flight simulation training device certified by the necessary regulatory bodies like the FAA and can simulate all conditions applicable to a real aircraft, its systems and scenarios from the flight deck. Let's recap. If you want to become a helicopter pilot, there are several things you need to do. 1. Passion for flying is important. 2. Keep an open mind. 3. Regular medical checks. 4. Cost of training. 5. Becoming a commercial pilot. 6. Gain enough experience for a job. And 7. Type rating. Honestly, there are a lot of things to note and consider on your quest to become a helicopter pilot, which could not be covered in this video. However, this video has highlighted some basic concepts to help guide your path to a successful career choice as a helicopter pilot. So until next time, it's bye for now.